Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new, and welcome to what I hope will be a chilled weekend reading vlog. So I have the last couple of weeks, I've tried to do weekly reading vlogs. However, this week has been a little bit rough. Not really been in the mood to do very much away from work. Duke had surgery today, which was sort of sprung on us last week. And it's just been a bit of a whirlwind week. But he's at home with me now. Bless him, he's actually on the move. Hey, sweetheart. You okay? The sedation hasn't worn off yet, so he's really dopey. But he's not allowed to jump up on the sofa or anything, so I've set him up a little den on the floor. He's got his biscuit, he's got water, and he's just feeling a bit sorry for himself at the moment, and he keeps napping. So I'm going to leave him be. But yeah, so it's sort of just throwing the week out a little bit. But the important thing is I've got him home and hopefully he's going to be fine. So I'm going to sit and chill and read. I don't know what yet. I've just had a bit of dinner. I'm going to make sure all the team are at their respective jobs. And then when I pick up a book, I'll let you know. So I'm on the floor. Duke's feeling very sorry for himself. So I thought I'm going to join him down here. He seems to be quite happy with Mummy Snuggles. So, book-wise, I have a couple of options. I'm currently 140 pages off reading Prince Harry's Spare. I'm trying to reach the books at the moment. I've just thrown up on the sofa. Then my other options are Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood, because I absolutely love the Love Hypothesis. And the other option is The Secret of Splint Hall, which is a middle grade to YA book I've got out of the library that is on my NetGalley TBR. So, I'm going to chill with Duke. I'm going to probably watch some YouTube just for a little while and get some reading done in a bit. Hey, it's 7 o'clock Saturday morning and we slept downstairs and it was fine. I did get some sleep. Woke up every hour or so. It's not particularly comfortable on the floor, but it's alright. I think Duke liked having me down here with him, and bless him, he actually asked to go out in the night, which was just so sweet and very much appreciated in the living room. So yeah, it's all good. I need to start waking up now, I think, and yeah, moving a bit. Good morning. My not so very cosy setup last night. He just plonked himself down there, and yeah, I was here. Hey, it's now 9:30 on Saturday morning and I feel a little bit more awake. I had a bath and hair wash, I've got dressed. Dukey's feeling a little bit more awake. But we're going to stay in the living room. He's still got his little den on the floor. I am just sitting and reading. Currently, I'm working through Spare. I've only got about 130 pages left and I would like to finish this weekend. I've got 3 or 4 books on the go, so although there's a couple I'm really keen to start, I'd like to finish at least 1 or 2 that I've got on the go. So that's my aim. I'm going to sit on the sofa, I'm going to read, and I'm going to make sure my doggie's okay. So he's a priority this weekend. So today hasn't really gone to plan. The other half's job this morning got cancelled, so he came back for the afternoon, so I haven't really done any reading. I read about another 30-40 pages of Spare, and then that was it. We have just been on the floor, basically cuddling Duke. So it's just Duke and I again now, and I will be getting reading soon. Hey, it's 7 o'clock on Saturday evening and we're winding down a little bit now. Duke, he's done so well today. He's clearly in a bit of pain still. He can have 1 more load of painkillers tonight before bed, so I shall give them to him shortly. But he's more himself, which is really nice. I feel a lot happier now because he's cheeky Duke again. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a bit of a reading update before I re-nest on the floor with him. So I finished Spare by Prince Harry about 5-10 minutes ago. And I don't know what to rate it. I'm really stuck here. So some of you mentioned on Goodreads or on one of my vlogs that you were keen to know where I stood with this, what my thoughts were, and I'm struggling. So if everything in this book is to be believed, then they really had a shit time. And you wouldn't wish what they went through on anyone. Okay, there was the abuse really by the press was horrific, and the racism and all sorts of stuff that Meghan went through was just horrible. It was really, really horrible. But then you read bits in the media, I know, but they indicate that some of the things in here aren't true, and then you start questioning, well, how much is true? And this is where I hit this issue. So I am not necessarily Team Harry and Meghan or Team Royals. There are two sides to every story, and in here obviously it's one side really. So I don't know, I more enjoyed the first bit because I don't remember being particularly into the royals growing up, so I don't remember young Harry and young William that well. So I enjoyed reading about his childhood, and then when he went and joined the military, some of his earlier girlfriends, his trip to Africa trips. I enjoyed that element, and of him just being a young lad at one point. Then when it started getting heavy, I struggled a little bit, and I've got this huge division of what I believe and what I don't believe, and I don't know. So it was a very interesting read. I am genuinely really pleased that I read it, and I would definitely recommend it, and I'm about to lend this copy out. But I'm just a bit torn. I'm a bit torn. So I probably will just go straight in the middle on ratings on Goodreads with 3 out of 5 because I'm very split. But if you've read it, let me know your thoughts, please. I'm intrigued. Right. I need something light. I am going to start Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I absolutely loved The Love Hypothesis that I finished last week. That was 5 out of 5 stars to me. So although I've heard this isn't necessarily as good, I need something light now. That was a good read, but it was a very heavy read, and it's been a really heavy week, okay, with Duke, so I want something light and fluffy now. So this says, if NASA offered her the lead on a neuroengineering project, a literal dream come true, Marie would accept without hesitation, duh. But the mother of modern physics never had to co-lead with Levi Ward. Sure, Levi is attractive in a tall, dark and piercing eyes kind of way, but Levi made his feelings towards Bea very clear in grad school. Arch enemies work best employed in their own galaxies far, far away. But when her equipment starts to go missing and the staff ignore her, Bea could swear she sees Levi softening into an ally, backing her plays, seconding her ideas, devouring her with those eyes. The possibilities have all her neurons firing. But when it comes time to actually make a move and put her heart on the line, there's only one question that matters. What will Bea do? So I like the sound of it. I'm getting into romance. It's happening. So I want to read that. And the only thing I might actually read a chapter, just so I've started it, is The Secret of Splint Hall by Katie Cotton. So this is a book that I've got out of the library that I was sent on NetGalley. So it's on my Kindle as well, but I kind of wanted to have a hard copy. It says, even though the Second World War had recently ended, sisters Isabel and Flora have lost nearly everything. Now they must go live with their aunt and her terrifying husband in their ancestral home, Splint Hall. From the moment of their arrival, it seems that the house is full of mysteries, and as the girls begin to unearth an ancient myth and family secret, the adventure of a lifetime begins. So I want to read my NetGalley books this year. So even if I just read a chapter of this tonight and then I just sit and binge this for a while before bed, that's what I'm going to do. I will probably catch up with you tomorrow. If I'm very awake later, then I'll catch up with you then. But otherwise, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello. about nearly 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon and I'm shattered. 2 nights of sleeping on the floor is not doing me very well, but it's really good for Juki. So we've agreed we're going to have another night downstairs tonight. I'm getting a bit dopey. I might have to have a nap this afternoon. See how we go. I'm currently waiting for the food shop to arrive. So in the meantime, I have been reading Skin for the Shadows. Look, I'm getting there. I've got about 110 pages to go and I just want this book finished. Yes, I should DNF it if I'm not enjoying it, particularly the fact that I'm like 70% the way through. I'm just ever hopeful it's gonna pick up a little bit and just give me like an amazing ending or something. I'm so hopeful. But I'm not enjoying it. I'll be honest, I'm not enjoying it. And then I have started, but I'm only 1 or 2 chapters in. What am I? 1 chapter into Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I started reading this morning, but I was just too tired. So anyway, what else have I done today? I have filmed video and I've scheduled that to go up later this week. And yeah, I'm just chilling. Juki's okay. He's very soppy, very affectionate. I think he's still in a bit of pain, but he's doing really well. So that's really good. But yeah, I'm just, as I said, waiting for the shopping. Going to keep reading this and I'll try and catch up with you a bit later. Hey, so it's Sunday evening. It's 7:30 and I'm going to finish this vlog now. I'm again, as you can see, on the floor. Here's my little man. And we're going to be sleeping downstairs again tonight, which is fine. I have finally finished A Skin for the Shadows. And if you follow my vlogs this year, you'll know that I have struggled to read this. And I'm honestly debating if it's a 1 or a 2 star. I really didn't enjoy it. And I should have DNF'd it. But I've had so many situations where I've been so close to DNFing a book and then it's got really good and now I don't want to DNF anything. Still, I read it. It's been on my TBR for a while. It's now off the TBR. But I will love you and leave you. My next read, I believe, will be Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood because I'm a chapter into it. However, I'm just going to see what I feel like reading next week. So if you have made it to the end of the video, leave me a little dog emoji for little Duke. And I'll see you in the next one.